Alright, so welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a video. I've been really busy with work and a few other things, so I haven't been able to get on the bank much, but I'm back down here at East Delph Lakes near Peterborough. I've got 24 hours here on the back lake and I'm really looking forward to it. It's February but it's absolutely baking. It's about 16 degrees, the sun's absolutely shining, hammering it down, blue skies. I just can't wait to get going. Not the best fishing weather, just lovely weather to be out on the bank this time of year. So let's get stuff out of the van, get down the track and see if we can get amongst some of the scaly fish that reside in this lake. Alright, so there's been a slight change of plan. I got here and there was 4 others booked onto the back lake, so 5 in total. That would have been pretty hectic on there. And the front lake, there was no one booked on at all, so I've actually come onto the front lake. It's a lake I've never fished before. The fish are slightly smaller in here, but they're really stunning, scaly fish still. So I've set up in one of the corners. There's loads of fish sunning themselves in the margin here. The temperature's meant to plummet tonight, so I'm hoping they're going to get their heads down once they've finished sunning themselves when it gets cooler later, and hopefully we can pick a few off. So it'll be interesting to fish this. Never been here before on this lake, so something new, a bit different, and hopefully we'll have some fish to show you soon.
I found a dream that I can speak to. I found a dream that I can speak to. I found a dream.
Alright, good morning. It was a very quiet night last night. I don't really know what I was expecting. I'd seen quite a few fish down here, so I was kind of thinking I might get something through the night, but it wasn't to be. The bailiffs have said that bite time on both of these lakes for the last week or two has been between 8 and 11 in the morning. Not a lot else has been coming out any other time, so maybe I was being a bit optimistic with one last night, but it's looking good this morning. I've seen a fish crash right over one of my rods, my left hand rod. And there's been a few fish out in front of me last night as well through the night. I kept hearing them jump out, so fingers crossed once 8 o'clock comes round there's a chance of a bite, or two maybe, you never know. I might be being a bit greedy. It did drop down quite cold last night to just a couple of degrees. We did get a little bit of a frost, nothing major, but that probably knocked it on the head a bit last night. And then, seeming as yesterday was the hottest February day on record in England, parts of the country hit 20 degrees, which is mental for February. Same as this time last year, we had the beast from the east and snow everywhere. So there's up and down temperatures of 18, 20 degrees during the day and 2 degrees at night. It's just really screwing them up, I think. So fingers crossed for the next few hours. I've got to be off by 1. I've only got 24 hours, so we'll give it a couple of hours here, and then once this sun gets up even more, it's already bright, burning in my eyes, but once it starts to warm the water up, they were up in the layers when I got here yesterday, so I might flick a few zigs out for a few hours if nothing happens before then. Just play it by ear really, so fingers crossed that next time you see me it'll be with a fish. Alright, so it's not going too well. After I lost that fish, I flicked the rods back out, and within 10 minutes my left hand rod went away. Pulled up tight and I picked into it and it had done me. So that's 2 lost fish in 24 hours, so that's not great angling from my part, but at least I got the runs I suppose. But after that disturbance I thought it's probably best, that's probably it in that corner. So I moved up the other end to a swim called the Holy Tree. Just flicked the rods out into the margins because I'd seen some fish there, and then after about half an hour or so, the guys down here that do some work started raking that set of paths right next to where I had that rod in the margin. So I thought that'd probably wreck that chance, because that probably would have been a bit of disturbance and noise there. So I've now moved into a swim called the Dip, which is just over from that. I've got an hour left, so I've just flicked the rods out to the island. I haven't really seen too much down this end to go at now, and those fish have drifted away from that margin now after that disturbance. But so it's looking like it might well be another blank. I'm absolutely racking the blanks up this winter, so yeah, it's not really going too well, but I'm looking forward to April coming around and my ticket starting on my water, so I can get stuck in on one water rather than flicking around on day tickets. But there we go, so fingers crossed that we might have another fish before the end of the session, but if not, it's been really nice being out in the sun. It's lovely weather for February, so I can't really complain. Just be nice to have got one on the bank. There we go. So if you like this video, check out some of the reviews I do as well, and some of the other videos just following my fishing. Subscribe to my channel, hit like, leave a comment, let me know what you think, or if you've got any ideas of locations for me to fish this winter. I've got another month or two till my ticket starts, so it'd be nice to get out some other day tickets, so feel free to suggest some waters and I'll see if I can get round to them. But that's probably it for now, unless I get another fish. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Alright, so here we go, it's a turn up for the books. I've been packing everything away, just had my rods laying on the floor, and the left hand one absolutely rips off. Lovely little mirror. I haven't got my scales, it's all down with my stuff down the other end, but probably about £12, something like that. Nice looking fish. Literally in the last knock-ins, had a few seconds left. It's really lively, because I've just got him out. Let's see, let's hold him up for you. There we go, a lovely scaly one. Really nice looking fish, really clean. And absolutely over the moon with it to save the blank after losing those two fish to get one last noggins. Spin him around, have a look at the other side, shall we? Really lively in this sun. Let's chuck some more water on him. You forget it's still February, with this sun actually hammering down. The fish are absolutely freezing still, the water's still really cold. I think they said it was 7 degrees when they took the readings this morning. There we go, how about that? What a lovely looking little fish. It's going to grow up to be a right stunner, this one. So really lively. We'll slip him back and that really is going to be it. Because I'm already out of time already, I think. That was literally as I was about to reel in. So thanks for watching, click like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.